Man, I'm so hyped to work on this collab right here. Man, I can't wait for the people to see this. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm saying if I write a rap for Motion VFX, it just can't be whack. Let's do something like, okay, we got Motion VFX in here. Okay, we got Motion VFX in here. Final Cut, I started, then Premiere, it seemed to disappear. Let's go. Yeah, I like that one. Templates galore, I'm copping everything, Buccaneer. Yeah. Oh, this is about to be legit. I gotta add one more thing, so it'll be like,
okay, we got Motion VFX in here. Final Cut, I started, then Premiere, it seemed to disappear. Template galore, I'm copping everything, Buccaneer. Welcome to Behind the Edit, let's get started, now I'm here. You wanted to see rap intros and how I made it, so I teamed up with the squad, man, I'm so elated. Motion VFX and CKid, mom, I really made it. I'm about to show you how I do it, and just pass the gravy. Squad!
What up, y'all? Welcome back. CKid Tech here, man. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. This is a channel where I like to talk as well as rap about all things tech, baby, just like you heard in the intro of this video. So if that is something y'all are interested in, then definitely make sure you guys go ahead, click on that like button down below, as well as go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Why? Because your boy out here bringing bangers every single week. All right, so what are we talking about in today's video? So today's video, y'all, I want to welcome y'all to a new series that I'm doing here on the channel called Behind the Edit. Now, this is in collaboration with my friends over at Motion VFX. Appreciate Motion VFX for sponsoring this entire series. Much love, C Squad. Show some love down in the comments to them. Now, this is going to be a series, guys, where I break down my intros that you guys have been seeing here on the channel, that you guys talk about, that you guys love. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly behind the edit on how I actually create those videos and how I just come up with those creative ideas for those intros that you guys have been rocking with. So the intro that I'm actually going to be talking about in today's video is the hologram effect that you guys actually saw in this video right here. Hold on, man. So you mean to tell me you think Allen Iverson is a better basketball player than Michael Jordan? Come on, bro. Like, we gotta stop this, man. We gotta stop this. I know we always got debates back and forth, but look, bro, it gotta end today, man. No, because Michael Jordan's a better player. All right, anyway, man, we gonna be here all night. I got something I gotta do. Yo, no, we definitely gonna continue the conversation, but I got something I gotta do, though. I'll get at you later, though. All right, peace. Crazy. Let's see here. Let's see what video we want to work on. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that one right there. Galaxy Buzz Live. Yeah, all right, that works. All right, let's go ahead and go to files. Let's play the beat. What beat we got? Let's see what we got right here. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, let's go.
Woo! So they showed up on a Friday. I was sitting up in my room vibing purple CD like it's my way. When I heard a knock at the door, wait, it's my birthday. Nah, just not yet. I'm about to open Ultimate Flex. Listen, they came early, got lucky, my fully clover. Mystic Bronze here, I say it proud cause I'm the owner. Been waiting for a while, heard it's here to take over. Let's get into this video, woo, and bring closure, squad.
Now, when I posted that out there, man, y'all showed so much love on that intro, man. And like I said, I couldn't have done it without Motion VFX's tools. So I'm going to be breaking everything down, man, and just showing you guys behind the edit on how I actually put all of that together. Now, in order for me to be able to pull off that effect, there was a couple things that I actually needed in order to pull it off. So I needed Motion VFX brand new Untitled Cyberpunk plugin, which is super dope. Then I also needed the M-Message 2 plugin. Now, there was also a couple other effects and plugins that I needed as well. One called Glint, which is going to give you the glowing effect that I actually use for the actual hologram in itself, and Moderate Motion Blur 3. This is another one that gave me the whole blur effect of it kind of swiping from the phone up into the air in itself. But that ain't all, y'all. So there was a couple sound effects that I actually used as well, which was from Epidemic Sounds, and I'll have a link to all of those down in the description below, because without having sounds to it, it's just not going to sell the effect to you guys. So yeah, I use some dope Epidemic sounds as well, because without the sounds, man, it's like literally it's just in the air and it doesn't sell the effect. And I will have a link to all the Motion VFX, the Epidemic Sounds, as well as the other plugins and downloads that you guys are going to need. All is going to be right down in the description section below. So definitely make sure you guys pause this video right now, download everything, and so you guys can go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so right now I'm on the computer here, man. I want to show you guys real quick just a little bit of behind the edit of how I was actually able to pull off this hologram effect that you guys just went crazy over, and I'm super appreciative of the fact that you guys liked it. But I want to show you guys how I actually did it. All right, so now that we're in Final Cut Pro here, I want to show you guys real quick how I actually set this up. So right now, if I pull up the phone, there's absolutely nothing there. So I'm gonna play this, that way you guys can see exactly, like literally I'm just interacting with air. There's nothing. There's literally nothing there. And we're gonna get to the sound effects here because I'm gonna tell you guys about that towards the end of this video. We're gonna get to those sound effects. But check this out. So this is the phone in itself that I have up here on the screen. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you wanna change the orientation of this phone, right? So first thing we wanna do is I wanna go to 3D orientation and just add this right on top of it. And it's gonna load up the animation for this. So all I can do is now is if I go up to the effects here, I wanna rotate my Y axis. This is gonna flip the phone around so that way it's in that position. So now I wanted to flip it to where everything is reversed as if I'm looking at it in real time. So the next thing I want to do is change the X axis so that way it kind of lays flat. And then I want to change the scale of it because the phone is just way too big. It's just not going to be that big. And then I'm going to change the Y axis to a little bit to where it kind of maps out in front of me. And then just like that, all you gotta do is go down to the transform panel and then just move the X axis over to be in front of me. And just like that, you already got the phone already in the orientation of where it needs to be. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you want to have the hologramish style effect right out of the gate. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is go into the composite in here and you wanna drop down the opacity levels. This instantly gives the effect that this is now becoming this hologram effect because it's see-through and all of that. So it's just adding more to the effect. Now, the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go into my Cyberpunk pack that I got and I wanted to add this Chromatic Aberration. This is going to give us that screen flicker that we just saw in the little clip. Now, I don't want this clip to be too long, so I just kind of drug it down to just about right there because I want it to be subtle, but you want it to be enough to where it really sells the effect. So if I go ahead and play this back now, you're going to see the whole screen flicker just like you just saw. So
Let's see here.
boom, just like that. That really sells the effect. Now, the next thing we want to do that's going to really sell this effect is we got to go down to another effect I want to tell you guys about, which is called Glint. This is going to be your ultimate glow that's just going to just take it to a whole new level. Look at it. Already, you guys can see here, it just added a whole glow to this. Now, obviously, we don't want it to be just blown out how we see it right here. So we're going to go ahead and change this a little bit. So I'm going to go into my panel here, and now it adds this glint panel where I can just change the exposure down a little bit, just a little bit, because we don't want it to be just overpowered. Now, as far as the tint, you want your tint to be like this hueish, like sky blue. You can also change how much glow you want to come through. So I kind of turn that up just a little bit just to kind of sell the effect with it. And just like that, you already have the glowing effect right in place. Now, another one that we want to do is that I want to add here that I kind of added in a little bit was just a little bit of the glowing edges as well, just to kind of help sell that effect as well with this. So the next thing we want to do, which is really like the last thing that I did is I wanted the effect to really come up out of the phone and I wanted it to be smooth. So basically what I did was all I have to do is just at the beginning, if I go here at the beginning, I just add a keyframe here to start it, add another keyframe here to leave it where it's at. Now what I want to do is I want it where my hand flips up. I want it to now that's where the phone is actually going to appear. So all I got to do is now is just move this back like I had it, just like that. So now if I was to play this back, now we're going to get the effect of it actually coming out of the phone. You want it to come out of the phone and kind of have like this blur effect that's going to come with it. This is where I use this motion blur. So I just go here and I use moderate motion blur 3. You just add it right here. But I like to kind of have it underneath just because it stacks well. So then from there, you're done. That's all you need. And then just like that, it's going to add like a motion blur to it. That's going to kind of really sell the effect. And what it's going to do, it gives you kind of that motion blur effect. And all of them working together, it gives you this effect right here.
Let's see here.
And it's just super, super smooth. So just like that, man, you got yourself a hologram effect. So from motionvfx, I'll have a link to them down in the description section below. You're going to need the mMessage 2 plugin, and you're also going to need the Untitled Cyberpunk plugin. Those two are crucial for you guys to be able to create an intro that you guys just saw right here. And then the other ones you guys are going to need is Moderate Motion Blur 3. And then you're also going to need Glint effect. And then you're also going to need a 3D orientation effect that I will have links for down in the description section below. So there you guys have it, man. That is how I use motionvfx's plugin. Just a little bit of creativity to create an intro to my videos that will capture the attention of most people. Now, next episode that you guys will see here is I'm going to dive down into how I actually was able to create this intro right here. See y'all in the next one. Just scooped up these Galaxy Buds Live, baby. Yo, I got to hit up my boy Bottom. There we go. All right, let me hit my boy up about him real quick.
A couple days ago it really happened. I picked up Galaxy